Okay, so it's second day still at Aircraft Interiors Expo, but we're still over on the other side of the road in the World Catering and Onboard Services exhibition, and we're for the first time on a second floor, which is nice because we've got a good view of the show. I'm joined by Markus Morgenroth. I've said that in my English with an English accent. Yeah. Who's the Ecommerce Solutions Lead at Omnevo. Welcome, Markus. Thanks for joining us on ABN.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. Look, let's start off by telling us about Omnevo. What is it that you do, and what are you exhibiting this week at the show?
We are a tech company, and we provide an end-to-end retail solution for the travel industry. We have some long-standing customers like Frankfurt Airport, Chris Shop, Singapore Airlines, Virgin Australia, but also Emirates. Yep. And our product portfolio includes e-commerce software for pre-ordering. Yep. So customers can pre-order products for their flight or train ride. And we also do software for the point of sales for cruise. Okay. So that they can handle the onboard sales with our software. Okay. So this is the onboard sales, is it? Or this is end to end, so it could be onboard, offboard. It's exactly. It's a piece of technology to allow, in our case, airlines. You obviously do cruise as well, but for us, for the purposes of ABN, it's airlines to be better retailers. Exactly. Yeah. So passengers can pre-order stuff. They can already look what is available during the flight. Yeah. If there are any offers, and then they can already make their selection. That could be meals, obviously. Meals, duty-free products, everything. Yeah.
Okay. So I believe that there's better news. So you announced yesterday a new partner. So explain what that was.
Yeah. So we are very proud to be part of the Connected Partner Program of Viasat. Yep. So they have a portal for in-flight, and we are the e-commerce solution for this portal. Yeah. So we will be part of their portal which the passengers can use during the flight to purchase products.
Yeah. So that takes us into the world of onboard connectivity, which there's a lot of discussion on the other side of the road this week, because things are happening there a lot, and obviously all the airlines want their aircraft to become fully connected.
Exactly. Yeah.
Have wireless connectivity as a ubiquitous. It's getting there, and certainly thousands of the modern aircraft is fully connected. Yeah. So what? Just talk to us about why that changes things. What does it offer? What opportunities does that offer, and how do you play a part in that?
So the opportunity for the airline is that, of course, they can increase sales with our train customers, which are already using the software. Yeah. We have seen an increase in conversion rates. We have seen an increase basket value. Yeah. So of course it has an economic benefit for the customer, for the airlines. Yeah. But also for the crews, it's a big benefit, because with our software they can streamline the process of handing out the products, because they have a good overview of which passenger ordered what. So instead of going to the passenger one by one, and it's a lot of effort usually with the current situation, and with our solution they can streamline the process of handing out the products whenever it's suiting for them and it's best for them time-wise.
Yeah. Okay. So as you said, you operate in rail, cruise, and
cruise not yet.
Cruise not yet.
We're looking into that, but for train we already have customers live with our solution. Yeah. And for the airline, as I said, we just started the partnership with Viasat. Yeah. We are also very proud to be selected from Emirates for the Thales-equipped aircraft. Okay. So we want to bring our solution to the Thales-equipped inflight entertainment systems at Emirates aircraft, so that passengers can use the IFE system to purchase our products, use the time of the flight to browse the products, to make an
so that could be anything. It doesn't have to be on board, obviously. They could be looking at what they want to do when they get to Dubai, if it's Emirates, I guess.
Yeah. So the Emirates Red Shop is already live. Yeah. So passengers can pre-select products already with our solution. But what will come with the partnership with Thales is that our products, our solution will be available on the IFE systems. Yeah. Okay. So right in front of the passenger, when they fly, they can select the products, can see all the promotions, and then can make the choice. And the crew will receive the orders, and then during the flight can make the payment, can hand out the product.
Minister that. Yeah. And that's all part of taking the experience, making the experience more bespoke for the customer.
Exactly.
I guess, isn't it? Yeah. You've got them captured there. If you're flying UK to Dubai, 6 hours of
time. Plenty of time.
Yeah, with staring at a screen, which is ultimately could be a retail platform, isn't it?
It's just a necessity. So because right now, when you look at these e-commerce solutions in airplanes, it looks very old. Yeah. Many airlines have just a catalog. So you can see some products, but you cannot purchase them. So there's still a hurdle which you need, because you have to ring the button, you have to call a flight attendant, you have to tell them, hey, I want to buy this product.
Yeah.
Maybe they are just busy with the service. So it's really difficult to buy products on board the aircraft right now.
Yeah.
With our solution, we just streamline the whole process. Passengers can, whenever they like, at any time of the flight, they can browse the product, select the products, and the flight attendants can hand out the products and do the purchase whenever it's best for them.
Yeah.
So we're just streamlining the whole process, and the end is for the customer a much better experience, because they are used to just use a website to buy products. They are used to do that from like the entire life.
Yeah.
Just during the flight, you cannot do that right now. And as I said, for the crew, it just has a lot of benefits. And for the airline, of course, the increased sales.
And that's important. You'll know all airlines want to increase their revenues.
Exactly,
they have to do that. Increase profitability. The industry needs to do that. So all airlines are looking to do this sort of thing now. In maybe different ways, though. You're finding airlines got different strategies.
Yeah. Many different
for
strategies.
retail.
Of course, it's different for low-cost carriers than for full-scale carriers. But yeah, in the end, everyone wants to sell. Everyone wants to increase sales, and they are looking for solutions which help doing that. And that's why we are so happy that our solution really solves a lot of problems.
Funny, I flew last week with Lufthansa to Munich, and they had a brochure of all sorts of products on board, like household goods and all sorts. That obviously you're not buying to take away with you on board, but it was slightly. I've not seen that for a long time. It's quite weird, but you were literally flicking through a catalogue of. It was like a retailer, so obviously they want to be doing this stuff, but it was an analog.
It was still analog,
solution. There was no digital to it at all. Thought if you could just pick, more likely to buy, I guess, in that scenario.
Yeah, you have to go digital these days. I mean, of course, you still have to need the backup in the brochure, but it has to be online.
Yeah. And obviously, not all aircraft are equipped with seatback screens,
exactly.
So especially for the low cost guys. But that you can integrate with the BYO, you bring your own device.
That's
scenario.
That's our Wiresat partnership. So Wiresat provides the connectivity in the airplane. So with the portal, you can connect your phone or your laptop or your tablet with the in-flight Wi-Fi. To browse the internet. And there you can also then in the future click on a button, open our shop, and then shop. Because the in-flight network provides the data, so it's possible to shop.
And while you're doing this, you're collecting a huge amount of data on the customers' preferences and what they like and what they don't like, which is really powerful as well. So airlines are leveraging that information as well to better bespoke what they do.
Of course, it gives them a lot of insight of which products have been viewed. So if a product has been viewed many times but not bought, it might be an indicator that the price is too high or that the product description is not sufficient. So just using the system creates so much data which the airline, of course, can use to further streamline the process.
So where's this going to take us, do you think? What's the future vision for an airline? I mean, are they literally going to be, we talk about ancillaries, but ancillaries related to the flying, but essentially they could be retailing anything. I mean, there's no limit to this, is there?
F&B, of course, is one case, but also merchandise and the duty-free products. So I'm sure that solutions like ours will make many airlines think about what more they can sell on board, because people are just sitting there, and of course, if the shop is a nice experience, why not shopping? So
they are. They're very much almost the ultimate captured audience, aren't they?
Exactly.
What have you learned from the rail side of things then that is applicable in aviation, or are there differences?
Well, one big thing is that during the rail you are most of the time connected. So the big benefit for the airline is that they can use fraud detection. So significantly reduce fraud with the online payments. So to our surprise, that was a really big impact for the customers. And of course, with a now connected environment we have in airplanes, these customers can leverage that as well. So that's something we really liked to see.
And there's lots going on the payment side of things as well. So with connectivity, you open up the payment options as well, which helps conversion.
Exactly,
So you're partnering on that side.
Exactly. We have a pretty open system, so we can partner with all the different payment providers. It's just another integration for us, and we have done many integrations in the past with many different payment providers. So we are open with any payment options.
Is that one of your strategies, to keep the technology as open as possible?
Because
things change so often.
Things change, and also our customers, they just come with requirements. So they want to use a specific payment provider, and then we just have to integrate that.
So they don't have to adapt if they're using a particular type of payment. I mean, there's all sorts of buy now, pay later options out there as well. You're buying quite expensive items, so you can see that. What else is coming up from Omnevo then? What are you working on to take your technology and your platform to the next level?
Well, a big thing is also the integration with infant entertainment systems.
Yeah.
So we start with Thales, but of course we are looking into other partners there. As you probably know from AIX, there are so many different companies with so many different platforms.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure we will extend that in the future and not just provide Thales systems with our software, but also many other systems.
Yeah. Yeah. Everyone's using AI for something. I'm sure you are.
We do actually.
Well, how does that help?
We use AI to do better forecast.
Yeah. Okay.
So instead of loading a lot of products to the airplane, which in the end is not used and not bought, we try to predict how much we have to load to fulfill all the orders, but not take
Too
like
much.
dead wastage. So that's one thing we can leverage AI.
Yeah, and that's an efficiency thing there. But there's also sustainability angle to that as well.
Yeah.
You're not throwing so much stuff
That's
away.
a big topic.
Yeah,
Exactly. Nobody wants to throw stuff away. It costs money. It's bad for the environment, and AI can help to reduce the amount of things
and the weight on board as well, which is
that's obviously a
sustainability issue. And so we've had a day and a half so far. I've been busy. I'm sure you've been busy.
Very
lots
busy.
of conversations. Lots of airlines coming over to talk to you. What kind of feedback are you getting from them, and what are they looking for from an Omnevo?
Very good feedback from our existing customers. Very good feedback from potential customers.
Yeah.
So we had very good talks. I think we can say so far that we are very happy. And we just very much looking to the future.
Yep. A lot of people we've spoken to this week said they feel like change is in the air, and there's a we don't want to go back too far back because the COVID situation had such a massive impact on the sector. But there's maybe a feeling that we're beyond that now. People are looking forward and change is happening, and people are looking to make that change. You get that sense?
COVID changed the industry quite a lot, I think. It's much more cost sensitive. So before that, many customers said, tell me what it costs and we will just do it. Because they sat on a lot of money. And now everyone is really cost effective and want to reduce costs. And of course, the thing is our software can increase sales and reduce costs, and that's why it's a perfect fit. And customers realize that, and that's good for us, good for the customer.
And the economics of the airline industry is such, although everyone feels like it's a big industry with lots of profits, it's not really the case. It's
very low margins.
A lot of these airlines operate a bit of a knife edge, and so anything they can get out of more, especially expanding basket values or basket sizes or range of products, make
a big impact. So because the margin is so small, every small little improvement makes a big impact already. So that's why it's important.
Well, look, our time's nearly up, but thanks for joining us on this ABN videocast. We look forward to seeing you next year and hopefully talking more about what progress you've made.
Definitely. Thank you very much.
Great. Thank you, Markus.
Thank you.